Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hi, I'm Jason, with Jason Pollock. I am not Jason. Join Jason and Justin back in the green room as they talk with some of their favorite folks from the entertainment industry. And now, the man you haven't been waiting for, Jason Pollock!
God, I still laugh whenever you have that close-up. Thank you for watching Hi, I'm Jason, because Hi, I'm Jason. You know why it's called that? Because nobody knows me until you hear the name. Hi, I'm Jason. Now you know. I'm going to bring out my co-host, my producer, my dishwasher, because he just washes my dishes. It's not a racist thing. My musical accompaniment. Please welcome Justin Gonzalez.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Justin, have you watched the news today?
I really didn't, actually, no.
Well, I don't know if you heard, because you wouldn't have heard by watching the news, but I made my first Egg McMuffin from scratch today.
How did that go for you?
Well, you know, I'm 49 years old, and I also made an Eggs Benedict over the weekend. And I thought to myself, I never order this stuff in restaurants because it's too expensive. The Eggs Benedict, not the Egg McMuffin. Mm-hmm. I thought, why don't I make it myself? I'm 49 years old. If I want to learn how to make something, I can do it. I bought the ingredients, followed the instructions, and I made it. It was amazing.
Like a madman.
Like a madman. Anyway, you have some stuff you wanted to say real quick. I'm just anxious to get to our guest. I hate doing the official work. It's so stupid and boring.
I know, that's why you leave me to do it. And we'll do it as quickly as
you've
possible.
got a really relaxing voice to do this stuff with.
Thank you that's what you say as you drink your wine. That's all this is, the wine break for you. But a little housekeeping stuff for our friends watching. Please do us an amazing favor and pop on over to Facebook and make sure that you follow our page. This is where we disseminate all of our information. Who's going to be on the show, where you'll be able to find edited programs, all of that. So facebook.com/Jason and Justin. And if you want to see some of those finished products, head on over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/superjpose711. And if you're not watching on Twitch right now, if you're watching on Facebook, please head on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/HIJ podcast, so that way you can watch this show. So we start on Facebook. We let you all know, hey, we're doing something special. We even bring our guest out to say hello. But after that, if you really want to see the show, you have to come on over to Twitch and check
It's free.
It's free. Come on over, say hello, follow us, and enjoy the platform. It's really a great platform. And, of course, where we thank you for your support, we let you know, of course, another way you can support us is by going to our digital tip jar. And you can do that by going to Venmo, just searching @ Jason-Pollock-2, and all of your donations, all of your tips go to helping one of two things: either producing this show and making the quality of the show even better. The other thing is making sure that Jason's Wi-Fi stays on. So please feel free to visit our digital tip jar. And that's all that I have for housekeeping. Once we go just to Twitch, which we are going to do in just a little bit, there's one more housekeeping thing to say about our channel, Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. But again, you folks that are watching on Facebook, you'll be popping over to Twitch momentarily, so that should not be a problem. And again, if you're watching this as a rebroadcast, pop on over to twitch.tv/HIJ podcast and make sure you follow our page so that way you will be notified the next time we are going live. And that is all that I have from the desk of Justin Gonzalez.
Thank you, Justin. Can I get some breaking news music?
Excuse me.
This just in. We have a listener in England, Louise Lounge, and she can't sleep. So we have a listener.
Hello, Lulu.
Yeah, your sound is echoey, Justin.
I'm echoey? My goodness. This is why we can't have nice things.
Too busy bitching about my stuff.
You sound like in Mint Hall. Okay, hang on.
For those of you listening, Nanny Tessie is the lovely wife of Justin Gonzalez. Sorry, ladies, he's married.
Yes, sorry, fellas.
Yeah.
Is this any better?
I think it's perfect. Now, as long as it doesn't bother me, we're fine. How do I sound to you, Justin?
You sound just ducky, my friend. Just ducky.
Excellent. Now we're going to bring out a Broadway legend, a Broadway icon, a comedic icon. She's been at Phyllis Diller's house. She was on Last Comic Standing. She's been in Cats and Miss Saigon, My House, The Full Monty. She knows people who are famous. Please give it up for Lori Chase Davis.
Oh my God, my wife. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Hi guys, thank you for having me.
Oh,
Thank
thanks for
you
being
for
with
being
us.
here.
I'm supposed to say goodbye, right? We're supposed to meet on Twitch.
That's right. Yes. So now is when we say goodbye to our friends on Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, we just brought her out.
Or my face, as my mother calls it.
Yes, my face. Well, that's the point, Jason.
Have you been on My Face? Does she ask you that?
She does. And she also comments on how many friends I have on my face.
Louise says that was the best intro. Lori, you're awesome.
So
By the way, Lulu is hot.
She is wonderful. She is a loyal lawyer. Loyal. I can't say loyal twice. She's not a lawyer. She's a teacher. Over in the UK. She's actually up right now because she's an insomniac, which is my audience.
I am too.
In the UK. Yeah, I think we're all going through this. You've got a lot of people who live with you, Lori. Where is everybody? Are we getting personal? We don't have to answer that.
They're in the basement.
Is that where you keep them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
under
lying,
the
they're in
pile of lime. So,
Under the pile of lime. Put the lime in the basement and bury those old bodies.
Oh, good.
Thank you,
oh
Lori.
my gosh. Well, if you want to know where the bodies actually are, you have to come on over to Twitch. We're going to say goodbye to Facebook real quick. And thank you so much. We'll be back in just a moment. Twitch folks, stay on, because as soon as this commercial is over, we will be back asking the hard questions to Lori Davis. See you in a sec.
I forget it says don't litter. That was a Thanksgiving tribute.
That was so cute.
Thank you, Lori. I'm getting you guys confused. Better in the basement than under the patio. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Patio's outdoors. If you're going to bury a body, I'd rather do it outdoors than indoors because of the smell factor. This is where we start. We've got a legend. We've got a comedy and Broadway star on our show. And we start with talking about dead bodies and where she buries them.
Well, not just any dead bodies, though. The dead bodies of her loved ones. So I figured it's a good place to start.
I wouldn't say I was a star on Broadway. I mean, that's very kind of you to say.
I like to give you that intro, though, when I introduce you at shows.
Yeah.
You're like third cat from the left.
Is that what I would have to say?
That's usually what you do say.
No, I think I'd say I was really like second pussy from the left. But that's
Oh, sorry. I messed up your joke. Yeah, thanks for doing this, Lori. I can't believe it's been this long. You're one of my oldest and dearest friends, and it took a cancellation for me to get you on the show.
This is so exciting. I'm never available, and I was available.
I know.
And I love you. You are truly the funniest person on Facebook. Absolutely.
Oh, stop.
If anyone hasn't bought one of your books, they're missing out.
Lori, you could be a guest all the time. That's really nice. Thank you.
Do you guys have any pictures of me and cats?
I do not. Do you have any that you could send in our Facebook message chat?
Lori, what was the You know what? I've never talked to you about this. What was the first thing you can't buy? Hold on, you could show Louise's comment. This is a problem we need to resolve. I'm banned in the UK. Apparently, my book is so controversial, it's banned in the UK.
Oh wow!
I know. I need to adjust that.
Really
I need
cool.
to adjust the settings there. I didn't know this.
You know what we need to do? We need to do something special for Lulu Lounge, because not only is she such a special supporter of our show, she's super kind to us. She's been with us.
I got a
from the
lovely
beginning.
card I got a lovely card from her in the mail too. I need to tell her about it later.
She wrote me a lovely poem.
She did. She's a great poet.
Really?
Yes. She's
Yes.
a lovely
You
lady.
want to read it to us?
So, it's in my messages somewhere. I'll have to pull it up.
Hold on, wait. Let me get back to Lori real quick, because I want to ask you.
I was just going to say that we have to send her autographed copies of your books. The end.
All right. Yes, we do. However, I was telling Justin today how you've done all this stuff on Broadway, and now you're like been there, done that, and people strive their whole lives to get to Broadway, and you're like, it was exciting, but it gets old after a little bit. Which I love your honesty about that whole thing. And then you became a comedian because it's freer.
Oh, much. Yeah, no, I was a theater major in college, and I worked my way up the ladder. Started in amusement parks, worked my way up to regional theater, and then national tours, and then international tours, and then finally to Broadway. And I remember.
What was the first show you auditioned for on Broadway?
What'd you say?
The first show you auditioned for on Broadway.
I think it was Cats when I lived in Chicago, actually, and then they flew me out to New York.
Must have been a good freaking audition.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. There was like 600 people there, and
Well, it's a big cast.
they narrowed it down. They narrowed it down to like a couple of people, and I was really kind of shocked that I was one of those people, and I was like, oh, because I'm so insecure. I'm like, oh, they're making a huge mistake. But
I love your honesty. It's great.
sorry, I'm playing fetch with my dog, so that he didn't bark.
It's all part of the experience.
Yeah, so I missed out on birthdays and weddings and funerals, and then I finally get to Broadway. I think I was doing the Full Monty, and it was like a Saturday night, and the house was packed, and I was singing my heart out, and I looked out at the audience and the conductor, and I was like, this is it. And I was like, all right, moving on. So that's when I took a stand-up class and started doing stand-up. And I just felt like it was so much freer, and I could talk about things that were more interesting.
You managed for a while to be pretty good staple in the comedy scene too. I mean, Last Comic Standing, you were all over New York.
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird transition, going from Broadway money and having people ask you for your autograph to, passing out pamphlets on the corner for 3 hours to get 5 minutes of time on stage.
Oh, so you had to do that. You
nothing.
did have to give in. Did you have to do the bringer shows, or when you started, were they not as big?
I did 2 bringer shows in the beginning, mostly because I wanted friends to come and see me and tell me if this was something I should pursue or not.
You were so funny though. I remember your hot tub. I mean your pool vacuum bit. Wait, not the pool what happened to you in the pool? Can you explain that again?
Oh, well, this happened when my kids were little. I would take them to the Y for like swim class or whatever. And one of my kids was like into the bubbles and everything, but the other one was like pressed right up against that jet stream of water, that circulates the water in the pee. And she was pressing up against it with, her private parts.
How old was she at the time?
She was 4.
Oh, God.
And I was so embarrassed because she was like kind of over by herself. And I could see all the Y mommies looking at me like, whoa, And I was like, what are you doing there, honey? And she was like, nothing. And she was like in a trance. And I was like, oh, move over, let mommy try. Fantastic. But yeah, it was a challenge raising two little ones with a husband who was an actor and was like never there. So I basically did stand up just to get me out of the house.
I get it.
Yeah.
Your daughters are so smart, though. They turn out really well.
Thank you. I can't believe how grown up they are.
Didn't Daisy take part in a Broadway show too?
Yes, actually, when Daisy was a baby, she was in the closing night of Miss Saigon. There's this scene at the end of Act 1 where the Vietnamese are, fleeing the country, the refugees, and one of my friends bundled Daisy up and carried her on the stage and exited out the back. It was pretty funny.
That's great.
Nice, Cameron McIntosh was there, and all the people that wrote the musical. There's my 1-year-old baby on stage, and they have no idea. So yeah, that was her Broadway debut.
That's great. Wait, she was in the Tonys, right? She was in it.
How do you remember all of this, Jason? It's amazing.
I've known you for how long? And how could I not know when she's at the Tonys? You posted it all over social media.
Oh, okay.
So it was what was the show? It was a Tony Award winning show.
Yeah, that show was so cool. What was it called?
It was like a teen show, or not a teen show, but it was
No, it was
something about a. Why don't I want to think like diary or essay or.
The music was like Russian music. It was so
Dear
good.
Was it Dear Evan Hansen, right?
No. Did you see that show?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, don't see it.
My sister-in-law, who is a big fan of that show, I think just left the stream.
Yeah, no, a lot of people really like that show. I guess I didn't because I didn't like how they I'm sorry, I keep going in and out of the frame. I didn't like how they stereotyped Connor in the show.
Who was Connor?
Wasn't that the boy? Well, I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Anyway.
Spoiler alert for Dear Evan Hansen.
Spoiler alert, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Justin, who married you, who performed the ceremony, and everybody knows who he was, but I'm not a Broadway guy, so I didn't. Norbert?
Oh, yeah, Norbert Butts.
Norbert Butts. Such a nice guy.
Really nice, right?
I know. I couldn't believe if I mentioned his name, everybody goes crazy.
Yeah, I remember because actually we've had John Reynolds on our show a few times now, and Jason and John, and talk about the time that they met. Jason and Carmen and all of them, they all met at your wedding. Where
I knew Carmen before that, but John, I met John at the wedding.
Right, and that
was such a fun wedding.
Officiant, and how fun it was. And I was like, wait a second. Norbert Leo Butts, first off, an officiant. That's fucking awesome. I was like, what you mean?
Really fun.
But you're talking about what, the second Roger and Rent, and you're talking about Dancing Through Life, Fiyero from Wicked, and the last 5 years, and the voice that I fucking fell in love with in high school. Are you kidding me? So that's so cool.
Yeah, that was one of the best weddings.
What'd you say?
Such a fun wedding, Lori. The goat yoga was amazing.
It was fun, yeah.
The
basically
location was
rented a
beautiful.
farm for the whole weekend, and so Friday night was movie night. We projected Princess Bride on a barn, and we had like a popcorn bar and lots of drinks and a big bonfire. And then Saturday morning we did goat yoga.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I love the Princess Bride. I wasn't just flexing. I was showing you that I only have my one tattoo that says "True Love."
Oh,
To Blave. It's to Blave.
Yes, to Blave.
that's so nice.
Yes,
Oh.
it's an ambergram, so you can see it if I'm grabbing something off the shelf or if I'm mid bowl.
Oh,
So there you go.
That's so cool.
But yeah, so I love the Princess Bride. That's such a beautiful movie.
You still talk to anybody from the wedding, Laura? I'm just kidding.
I hope so. It was only like a couple of years ago.
The hard-hitting questions now. Yeah.
But you're showing me your tattoo reminded me in my first marriage, about 8 years in or so, my husband came home with a tattoo of my name on his arm. And he surprised me with it. Like, I didn't know he was going to do that. And I was really surprised, like, how overwhelmed I was, because it's like, I know we're married and we've got kids, but like a tattoo is forever. And I just, that was kind of the start of the demise of our marriage.
I find that whole thing
Tattoo.
creepy. Yeah, that's weird.
And it's also really weird because when he was on a show called Nashville.
Yeah.
And he would do these like bed scenes with Connie Britton. And you could see his arm with my name on it. And it was
They didn't cover it
oh my
up.
God. So weird.
I find that funny. They didn't use cover up for that.
Well, you'd have to like really zoom in to see my name in part of it because
You know what you're looking for.
it was a picture of a dove like diving in flames. And my name was in the flame part, which I never really understood. I was like, why a dove like diving in flames?
Because my
never really
piece is
answer.
on fire and burning like my love for you. Duh.
And you know what was on opposite Nashville, Justin, is American Horror Story.
Yeah.
And we were at a horror convention with Lori and her daughters, and John Carroll Lynch, who played the clown, the evil, I forget the clown's name. Damn it. That's because I'm getting old.
He really was there. Big, creepy clown.
Yes, the big creepy clown. He was also Norm on Fargo in the movie Fargo. Okay. Norm, son of a Gunderson. And Lori's daughter's reaction was the funniest reaction I've ever seen to anybody meeting a celebrity. It was just amazing. It was just like, I can't talk. Like, she was so dramatic. And she was like raving about him. And
Jason, it's so funny you should mention that was on opposite of Nashville because their dad would call and be like, did you see the show tonight? Did you see the show tonight? And they never watched the show because they were always watching American Horror Story.
Oh, wow. What a slap in the face. Oh, Big Gay Nick. Is this where I want to be? Did I miss them? Just got home from a showing.
You missed nothing. The party's just beginning.
The party is just Nick, do you remember Lori, formerly Lori Chase from
Big Gay Nick?
From Stand Up New York?
Big Gay Nick. Hi, Big Gay Nick.
He is Big Gay and Nick.
Do you remember him from Stand Up New York?
Totally.
You're such a liar. You totally lie.
Uh-huh. Can I make, speaking of my ex-husband, there was a face I used to make that he would have to like cower and run away. He said it was the ugliest face he had ever seen. You want to see it?
Oh, yeah, I want to see it.
All right, here we go.
That's just
a magical face.
That's called the Harrison Ford.
Oh,
The Harrison Ford.
Have you
It
ever
did look
seen
like Harrison Ford? Oh God!
Have you ever seen pictures of Harrison Ford now, and they actually will put a line down the center of his face and separate it, and the one side of his face is a happy face, and the other one is the "get off my lawn" face forever, and that's just Harrison Ford now.
Oh my God!
Justin, do you know who Anne Rankin was?
I know that name.
I know the
totally
name.
know the name.
She was a famous choreographer that passed away recently.
Mm.
She was a Fosse dancer.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
That's
no,
why.
she's not married to Tim Davis.
Hold on, I
Lori-
have to let the doggy out.
This always happens on a late night talk show. I remember watching Colbert, and he had random politician on, and the guy was like, "Hold on, I gotta let my dog out."
That's the beauty of doing this from home.
I know.
All right. Well, I was going to tell you an Anne Rankin
World
story, but I'm
Record
not going to
show.
tell you anymore.
Yes, that is that big gay Nick from the World Record Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling show.
Oh.
Yes. I don't know if you know,
Big Gay
but
Nick used to manage Stand Up New York.
and
Back when we were doing
Really?
comedy. Lori Chase, not Lori Davis. She's not married
Yeah,
to
I
Tim
was Lori
Davis.
Chase. Jazz hands. First star of Chicago and Company. That's right. Now trying to figure out who Lulu is.
Lulu
By the
is
way,
a
my mom calls
lovely
me
lady
Lulu.
from
That's
England.
kind of cute.
Lulu is a lovely lady from England, Nick.
oh,
You are not no one. Don't say you're no
number
one.
one in our hearts, Lulu. That's who you are.
And Nick likes to tune in and hear Justin sing. And we have a treat because Lori's also a singer. And they were planning a duet. They rehearsed this for
Yeah,
minutes.
what can we sing?
I have no fucking
I was
idea.
just trying to give you a nice build-up.
No, so I was actually I was going to say.
Justin, what can we sing? Let's get on TikTok and sing a duet with Ingrid Michaelson. Can we do that?
Who was at your wedding? Not to name drop, but Ingrid Michaelson was at your wedding.
She was, and I think she sang. That is an
She did.
Ingrid Michaelson.
She did
I have to
sing.
find her.
We're gonna do TikTok on the show?
No, we're just gonna play
Is
it in the background.
No, this isn't Sherry Davies. This is Lori Chase.
Oh, I remember Sherry Davies.
Yeah,
She had like a British
Dirty
accent,
Mary
didn't she?
Poppins. She did, and it wasn't part of the act. She was actually from England. It's Lori Chase, Nick.
Okay. Only fools rush in.
Okay, take it back. I take it back. Oh no, Lulu was English. Yes, I'm sorry. Lulu Lounge is actually an English.
With you.
Oh my God, we got Ingrid
Okay,
Michaelson
can I
on our
just ask
show.
you a question? Does she look like me at all?
I thought she.
The doppelganger. There it is.
Okay.
Hold on, let me apologize to Nick.
About this,
Yeah, I'm
I think
sorry.
I
Louise
fluffed
is
my
English.
hair a
That's
little
it.
bit.
Just bring it up a little bit. You're good. That's it.
Isn't that weird?
She kind of
Not-
looks like Daisy there a little bit. I thought it was
I know,
Daisy when I
right?
first saw her. Yeah.
I was gonna say you've already had 3 amazing careers in your lifetime. You now have a 4th that you could be a celebrity impersonator of a personal friend of yours. So,
I know. It's so crazy.
But right now, I mean, all I'm seeing when you wear these glasses is Jiminy Glick.
Nice.
So you were on Broadway.
So you're on Broadway.
you used to be a cat, and that didn't seem to work out for you very well, now did it?
Oh, that's much better than what I just did.
Were you Angelical Cat?
Angelical Cat. Lori, what did you do for Valentine's Day?
I walked around the house. My husband left me like a lot of notes
This is
around
an
the
all-star
house.
celebrity cast, isn't it?
What's that?
All these celebrities popping up on screen. We had Ingrid Michaelson, Elmo.
Elmo.
Whoa. Nick said, I'm so glad you can't see me getting closer to the screen.
He
That
got
would
out of
be-
the basement.
Lovely.
I woke up on Sunday morning to a big bouquet of flowers and funny little notes that my husband left me all over the house that were like dad jokes. So like he left me some s'mores kisses and he left me this note. I love you, s'more, every day.
Oh God.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's like so rom-com. It really is. Good for Evan. He tried.
He did. It was very
He
sweet.
tried. Oh,
I made flounder stuff with crab meat and Cajun shrimp. I'm sure he did better because he's an amazing chef.
Oh. He did leave one by the toilet paper roll that said he wanted to wipe my butt.
No. Shit dad joke. That's from the British comedy. Shit dad joke.
No, that's 5-star dad joke.
Oh, 5-star dad.
Yeah.
I thought it was S blank. Dad, like, it's a shit dad joke.
That's a shit dad joke.
5-star. Lori,
Jason,
the fact that you were on Broadway, when you came to see me in the Drowsy Chaperone and complimented, that was the biggest praise. I was so
you were so
flattered.
good.
Oh, thank you.
You're so funny. You're a great stage actor.
Wow. From you, that is a compliment. From Justin, not so much, but from you.
And who was that girl that performed with you that was so amazing?
The one who worked for you, Nikki?
Yes.
Yes.
I love Nikki. She was so great. You should have her on the show.
What a
And have her
voice.
sing.
Oh, I should. I was telling Justin about her voice. Oh, no, Nick. He asked if I was in Drowsy Chaperone. I was, but it was a local to Philadelphia Drowsy Chaperone. It wasn't Broadway. But there's an actor.
Broad Street. It was a
I
Broad
love
Street
that show so much. So I still listen to the
that story with what's her name that starred in it?
Oh God! Why can't I think of her name?
I know. I can't believe I can't think of her name either.
She played Janet, right?
Someone messaged Sutton Foster. Thank you,
Sutton
Nick.
Foster. Yes, I love that show.
So you know the story with her, right?
I do not. I love Sutton Foster.
So Sutton was in the ensemble and was understudying the lead. And something happened to the lead, like she couldn't do previews or something. I can't remember exactly when it happened. But she ended up taking over the role. And then she won a Tony for it. It's like the real 42nd Street story.
Oh, so that was she started as an understudy. Sounds like applause.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Which was another show that had great tunes that I think is not enough people know about that show. It's a great show. Applause. But
that thing
Applause
called
is
Love. Oh, I love that song.
Oh, I didn't know applause was a show. I'm like, oh, sounds like applause time. Okay.
This is why we can't have nice things, Jason. I mean, come on.
That's great. Oh, Nick, Howard Benedict in applause.
Yeah,
That was good.
Lori, favorite was applause was based on a Betty Davis movie.
What'd you say?
You know what? I remember
the comments are coming in so quick that I'm
right.
Jason, you're reading everything wrong this evening. This OM PM evening. Okay. This
That was ironic. All About Eve.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Applause was a musical, but I didn't know it was about. I didn't know All About Eve became a Broadway show. I did not know this. Lori, I want to hear one of your favorite Broadway accident stories that happened to you. Broadway.
That happened to me? Oh gosh. Okay. Well, this didn't really happen to me, but it was pretty damn funny.
Okay.
I was in an international production of Miss Saigon in Manila, the Philippines, starring Miss Lea Salonga.
Yeah.
And, there's this very dramatic moment in the second act when all the soldiers jump on the helicopter and the helicopter takes off and goes like over the audience. And it's just this incredibly devastating, heartbreaking, dramatic moment where the last U.S. soldiers get out of Vietnam. And there was this one night, I don't know exactly what happened to the helicopter, but it didn't come in.
What?
The helicopter did not come in. So you had all of these guys like up on a platform waiting for the helicopter so that they can get on the helicopter and leave. And it's this big dramatic moment. And when they realized that the helicopter wasn't coming, they all jumped off the platform.
Oh, God.
That's changing historical story forever, because that would insinuate that they all jumped off a high-rise building.
They all killed themselves because the helicopter didn't come.
So it's like curtain, show's over.
What a tragic ending. My God.
That made it more like real Vietnam for some people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, Jesus Christ, they're not coming for us. Okay, let's do our best lemming impression.
Oh my God, look at this beauty. We got to get Nick on the show so we can see Nick's reactions. Can you send Nick a link?
Oh, do you really want to do that? Are you?
Wait, why
are you?
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
Wiggling? Why are you wiggling?
Hi.
Look at that beauty.
Oh, she does look like Beauty from
Lady.
Or she looks like Lady from Lady and the Tramp.
What's her name again?
That's exactly the breed that she is. She's a Cavalier
she's a
King
lady. Whoa. So, Justin.
This is the night, the most beautiful night, and they call it Bella Notte.
Oh, nice. You have a beautiful voice. Let's do the Phantom.
Yes. Can you hit Nick's comment? I want to read that.
The long one?
The big one. So for my 26th birthday, my dad took me to Miss Saigon's 6 Rose Center. He was a Brooklyn-born mafioso. So the last scene, Miss Leah raises the gun to her head, and I, not a Broadway newbie, screams, "Kim, no!"
That is awesome.
He was so taken by the show. That's amazing.
Yeah,
that is so awesome.
That actually happens. Something similar like that happened to a girlfriend of mine. We went to a ballet production of Romeo and Juliet in Philadelphia, at Pennsylvania Ballet. Ooh. And she evidently had never really read Romeo and Juliet. So at the end, so at the end when there's the mistaken death, they're awake from the slumber. She goes, "They're not dead!" Like out loud, like it reverberated through the opera house. Oh my goodness! No, they're not dead.
I have the funniest thing to show you. Is there a way I can share my screen on this or no?
At the bottom of the screen, of your screen, there should be a thing that says "share."
Do not lose character.
Oh, okay. Let me cue this up.
Oh God. I'm sure he never let you live that down.
What the fuck the matter with you?
What did that
say? It said he did not. She didn't lose character, and he didn't stop sobbing and bawling. And his dad smacked him and said, "What the fuck's the matter with you?"
I love it.
We're on Broadway. It's classy acting, people. Come on.
There's no crying on Broadway.
Will you guys be able to hear it if I share this?
Possibly, if you're sharing a page on come on, brain. If you're sharing like a page on your oh my goodness, why is my brain not thinking of the words?
You're better at this than me.
You're on the internet, the tab. If you're sharing a tab from the internet, make sure that you click at the bottom of the screen. There should be a button that says share audio.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get rid of my dog first.
Just put them under the pile of lime. You're good.
I'm putting her.
When I moved to New York City, the actress who played Jen in Saigon, Liz Calloway.
Liz Calloway, yeah.
Lori, do you know Liz Calloway? Lori, do you know
who she is? I love Liz Calloway.
I've sung with her. She's
really?
She's great.
Well, I'm lucky.
I used to do a lot of work with with Peter Nero and the Philly Pops, and during Christmas time, she was kind of a staple that she would come for the holiday concerts.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
She's awesome.
She is awesome.
Lori, all the years you did Cats, you never worked with her?
No, she did it on Broadway before I was in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
There's actually no
forwarding this to
Oh.
the right place because this is so damn funny.
What are we looking at? You want to introduce your clip?
What'd you say?
Want to introduce your clip?
Yeah. Okay. So this same production of Miss Saigon where the helicopter didn't come in, this was a big international production where a lot of the original London cast and casts from all over the world came together to do this production. And I was the Ellen understudy, and my husband at the time was starring as Chris. And they had to like give me a part in the show. So in the opening scene where all of these women are, prostitutes in a bar, they stuck me behind the bar as a bartender with like, looking the way I do. And it was really kind of silly. Like she would never be there. And then like a few years ago.
Can we say who your ex was?
What'd you say?
He's asking who your ex was.
Oh, Will Chase was my ex. So anyway, so this video came up on YouTube of that production. And there is this hilarious scene in it that that shows like how ridiculous I looked in this production. So I'm going to share this. We'll see if this works. So I'm clicking on share. You can see my dog.
What am I, Chris?
Share screen.
Yes,
it's doing all
in Miss
kinds of
Saigon.
tricks.
Oh.
Share screen. Works best on a good computer. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
That's
okay,
not a good
here it is.
computer.
Share audio. Does this mean you won't be able to hear you anymore?
No, we'll be able to. We're going to add your audio to the party.
Oh, awesome.
And
That's
add to stream.
Oh, look at this. And I'm
is
going
that-
to go full screen.
Perfection.
All right, and we'll just see how this.
Yeah.
Don't
I
pick
can
your
even.
nose.
I'm even going to make this full.
So this is Lea Salonga, and this is the end of Movie in My Mind.
The dog barking.
Do you see a strange white woman in the background?
Oh my God.
I mean, does that make any sense?
The ghost of cousin Karen made it all the way to Saigon.
Cousin Karen with Lea Salonga.
Why are you there?
Oh my goodness! One of my guiltiest of pleasures. By the way, I love her voice.
Did you?
Put it up there.
Was that worth it?
That was
Absolutely.
That was I was hoping we would see the helicopter not appearing and everybody committing suicide.
That actually, that wasn't in that particular filming, but yeah, that. Oh, Nick liked that. Awesome.
Not at all out of place. That's great that you just appeared there.
Isn't it just creepy? It's foreshadowing. It's like this woman, this white woman, this random white woman with blonde hair is going to be your demise.
Yeah, that's
You're like the
actually
Grim Reaper.
that's a nice way of playing it, though. Like it is this ultimate foreshadowing. Right
Yes.
out the gate. I love that.
And you couldn't really see me there, but at the end of the song, I would just kind of raise my hand.
So Big Gay Nick wants to know: do you and your ex still get along?
We're
Well, that
live.
depends on how you define that. No, we get along. We get along great, actually. He's we've been apart for a very long time. So, and he's happy with Ingrid, and I'm happy with Ingrid. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Good for Ingrid.
Yeah, I love her. But we co-parent, so we kind of have to get along, and that makes us both have to set aside our differences.
Yes.
That's really awesome to hear, because I know a lot of people that co-parent and don't do that because they keep themselves first. But that's really awesome to hear that you.
Yeah, no, we didn't want to do that to our kids.
Yeah, no, you see the prize.
I'm a huge daytime fan. No way! Those
There
were
you
early
go.
days. That's crazy. Nick, did you see him on Nashville?
Sophisticated. I've never watched Nashville.
You don't have to still get along with him. Just curious.
I'll have to. Let's see. What was probably he was in the movie Rent as Roger, the closing night performance.
Will, really?
Yeah.
No shit. Roger was one of my total dream roles.
Really?
My dream role was always Seymour because
that's the thing. Seymour was always my dream role, and then I saw Rent.
Oh.
Seymour was your dream role too?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so
I mean, I was born to play Seymour. Look at me.
Seymour became less of my dream role. So, Lori, back in 2006, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and I was, I know it ended my opera career, and so but I remember just being on medication, and I blew up to over 400 pounds, and so when I kind of got it initially, the first time I kind of got it under control, I kind of plateaued at 350 pounds, and I remember running into an old friend of mine, James T. Lane, who is a Broadway actor. He was in King Kong. He was Richie in the revival of A Chorus Line.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he's done some real stuff. He's a mainstay in Chicago, and he sings all over the place. And I happened to bump into him in Philly, and he was like, Justin, I just love your voice, and I know that you have the voice to be on Broadway. What kind of roles are your dream roles? And I said, oh, well, I've always wanted to be Seymour. And he just started laughing. He goes, honey, you'd be the fattest Seymour there ever was.
Oh my gosh!
You could be the plants.
That's a compliment in the Philippines. Like when I first got there, the girls were all cast locally. And they, would come up to me and they'd be like, you're so fat. And I was like, what? And apparently that's a good thing there.
With a PH, right? You're fat with a P. Man,
no,
you're
with an F. I'm heavy.
You're bountiful.
Yes. Apparently that's a sign of
oh my God,
upper
Lori.
class.
So I got to go to the Philippines and just start doing that. When I went to Israel, it was great because at first I was annoyed because nobody says, excuse me. They'll just move you out of the way or push you aside.
Yeah.
And I was complaining, that's really rude. My cousin said, this is our impression of Americans. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. We're polite. Okay. Then eventually we were at this nightclub and it was crowded. I had to go to the bathroom and I just was like, I'm going for it. I just moved people and everybody just goes. It was just I'm swimming through people and they went with it. Nobody complained. And I loved every minute of it. I'm going to go to the Philippines now and I'm going to say, you know what? Come here. You are huge. Fucking fat. You're so fucking fat. And they'll say, stop it. Stop it. I'm not. You are. You're a pork belly. And I'm just going to. That's amazing. I got to go. Yes, I'm people swimming.
So, sorry, I'm over here looking at something totally different because I'm still thinking of what song you and I need to do a duet of. And
let's do something. What do you want to do?
And you brought up Ingrid Michaelson.
Don't bring me flowers.
Here's something that I would really, really love to do, and I would love to do it really, really well. Actually, maybe what is the? Oh gosh, there is an app where Like I can record my part, and then I send you the recording, and you can add your part to it.
That's called TikTok.
No, it's not TikTok. It's another one, and I'm forgetting what it's called right now. But I would love and would be honored if you would do. There's a couple of songs that come to mind. We were talking about Ingrid, so the one that comes to mind is the song "You and I." I don't know if you know that. So let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and buy everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build our house on a mountain looking down on everyone that looks like ants, something like that. Way up there, you and I, you and I. So I'd love to either do that, or the big Broadway one that always sticks in my head is from is that her doing it? You will eat those worried looks.
The dog's right in tune. The dog knows when to bark.
By our parents' homes in the south of France.
Okay, this is not the dream duet. This is really not happening as we planned. Justin, go back to Queen.
Well, that's the lag issue also. That look like ants way up there. You and I, you and I. Oh, love this song so much. But what I'd love to do is to either bring. I'll play my ukulele and
you can play the ukulele.
I can. It's my yuka baby. This was actually a custom.
So awesome.
This is actually a custom made ukulele made for me by one of my former students.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I actually play this on tour with 33 1/3 Live's Killer Queen Experience because one of our songs, the main instrument, is ukulele.
Is that what song would that be, Justin?
I play my dragon.
I'm putting on my nice pedal so that way the ukulele sounds nice. There we go. And so take good care of what you've got, my father said to me, as he puffed his pipe and baby B he dandled on his knee. Don't fool with fools who I forgot the words. Keep good company. Ooh 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 ooh. Take care of those who call your own and keep good company. Ooh. Take care of those who call your own and keep good company. There you go.
Hey, do you know that song from The Jerk?
Oh yes, I keep good company tonight.
I know you belong to somebody new,
but tonight you belong to me. Although
we're apart, you're a part of my heart. But tonight you belong to me.
Or you're singing like a deaf girl.
What did you say?
What does that even mean?
No, me. It just sounded like you were.
Wow. Jason, I'm not gonna glorify that. It's totally offensive.
I'm so sorry.
So Jason's goal is to have us.
I can't remember the words.
Jason's goal is to have us canceled before we're even on.
Justin, well, not to quote The Jerk, but when you were playing that, I wanted to climb through those strings from the bottom of the ukulele all the way to the top. And jump like a springboard into your mouth.
Oh my gosh, you can play the horn too.
Yeah.
Justin,
you're amazing.
Show her your Freddie Mercury. Do a little. Crazy.
Okay,
it was just Valentine's Day.
Well, no, I'm gonna. You want me to do the actual Freddie? Okay, I'll do the Valentine. I don't want to do anything too long because.
Well, you don't have to. Nobody said you have to do the whole song.
Well, it's because it's not the Justin show, so I don't want to do the crate. Okay, maybe I
You know,
can.
Louise said,
What time
Jason,
is
that's
it?
not how you treat your guests. Lori knows him.
What time is it?
Everything's fine if you've got your wine. There you go. This thing called love, I can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. A crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries in a cradle all night. It swings, it jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it. A crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. Yeah, she knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever. It leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I dig it, got. I've gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on my tracks, take a back seat, hitchhike, and take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. A crazy little thing called love. Yeah, yeah. A crazy little thing called love. A crazy little thing called love. A crazy little thing called love. Yeah.
Nice.
A little
was
Valentine's
awesome.
present for you.
Daisy.
That was so good, Justin.
Thank you, Elmo. I should have practiced.
About me, crazy little thing called love.
Yeah, that was all about you, Elmo. You
Oh,
lovely,
thank you, Justin.
my lovely fuzzy wuzzy.
Jason.
Elmo. Funniest thing that ever happened on the set behind the scenes of Sesame Street. Do you have one?
That's when Big Bird put his big. No, I didn't tell that story.
Big Bird's a big bird.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
I
Lord.
didn't call him Big Bird for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah.
What about, ladies and gentlemen, Daisy Chase?
I think they left.
Left.
Yeah.
Well, they got out of the basement. We saw.
Lulu has some really great emojis there. That chick was Daisy Chase, the daughter of Lori and Will Chase.
That's right. So, Jason,
Yes,
what
Lori.
else might be interesting to our audience?
Well, we have a game that Justin and
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
let's
been playing.
Okay, so here I'm gonna actually put us all on even footing.
Oh, the chick in your emojis.
Ooh, it's gallery
Justin,
view.
who is that chick in
It's
Nick's
gallery
emojis?
view.
Oh, hang on a second. Let's see.
That was a nice voice.
Thank you very much. I don't know who that lady is, but that first emoji is actually the emoji that you get when you subscribe to Justin Gonzalez Tenor onto the tier 1 level.
Oh, that's nice.
Big Gay Nick lovingly calls that Blowjob Freddy because it looks like Freddie Mercury is
I thought
preparing.
it was Rudatsky. Doesn't it kind of look like him?
Like who?
Seth Rudatsky.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's Broadway.
Oh,
Guy.
okay.
He's got a serious musical theater channel, and he's hilarious, and he's a great pianist. He plays a lot of the Broadway auditions, or at least he used to. Now he's probably too big for that, but he tells this really funny story about when Brooke Shields auditioned for Grease. Do you remember a long time ago when there was this Grease revival on Broadway. It was like right around 1994 or 5.
I do remember that.
And they were casting it with all these like big stars. And so Brooke Shields came in to replace Rosie O'Donnell as Rizzo. And Seth played her audition. And you know, the big Rizzo song in the show is what is that song?
Devoted to you.
Yes. No, that's Sandy.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I thought that.
Hopelessly Devoted is Sandy.
Oh, so which one am I?
What's the Rizzo one?
I was almost going to ask Laura, but she would know. She doesn't know musicals. I introduced her to the Music Man. Judy Garland.
Brooke Shields is not really a singer. She's a wonderful actress, but she's not really a singer. And this song that she had to do for the audition was, you know, the big 11th hour ballad, right? Where she sings, I could stay home every night. You know, it's like really like powerful.
Yes.
There are worse things I could do.
There you go.
There it is.
So when Brooke was auditioning, she was like, I could stay home every night. Okay, let me try that again. Wait, I can do this.
Oh, God.
I could stay home every night.
So her manager was just like, if you can't hit those notes, just say night. They'll book you because you're Brooke Shields. Yeah, that's what I mean. She's Brooke Shields.
There'll be someone in the pit with
Rosie
someone in
O'Donnell
the pit with a microphone.
I didn't even know that.
Okay, let's get back to the game.
Rosie O'Donnell, I mean, she's been in a few shows. I think the one that I know was, didn't she play the Cat in the Hat in Seussical?
I didn't know she played Rizzo.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And you know who else was in that show before anyone knew who he was?
Who?
Billy Porter.
Really?
Yeah. He was the
angel.
Yes.
He was Beauty School Dropout. That's right. I've seen that.
Beauty School Dropout. Yeah.
Beauty School Dropout.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so good.
And I love it because they did it like he was like almost like a James Brown type of Beauty School Dropout, because it got very gospely. I if I remember correctly.
That's right.
Yes.
I loved that. I absolutely love that, because I mean, of course, you know, I'm from Philly, so Frankie Avalon, you're like, yeah, sure, you know, you can't go wrong. But then when I saw Billy Porter, I'm like, oh, but you could go so right.
Yeah, and that's how
Justin might be
Rosie
bi,
became
which
friends.
is
And then when
fine.
she had her TV show, he was on all the time singing and stuff.
Did someone ask if I was bi, or did you just out me?
I just outed you.
Because actually, I outed myself a few shows ago. Not on our show, but I identify as pansexual.
Nice.
But,
so you only have sex in the kitchen?
That's true. Yes. The deeper the pan, the better.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and there it is, kids.
The soprano range suits you, Jason. Right pitch. Thank you.
Well, Daisy actually identifies as non-binary. So Daisy goes by they, them.
They, them. Okay.
It took a while to get used to, but now it's like practically.
It is what it is. Yes.
All right. What game are we playing?
Okay, so this is called Utter Nonsense. I have typed into the banners what would be the cards that we would normally hold in our hands.
Okay.
And the way this game, it kind of works similarly to Cards Against Humanity, where everyone's supposed to get 7 cards. And then in the center, instead of a phrase card that you have to respond to, you have an accent card. And everyone in the group has to then find the best phrase for that accent to try to win against the judge. Now, we're not trying to win or anything like this. This is kind of just like a silly exercise. And we, of course, had to do it differently for this platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a phrase card, and then I am going to pull a random accent card from the hands here. I'm going to do a nice shuffle, and whatever's on top, whoever is in the big box has to read that phrase in that accent. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm laughing at the comments.
I love it.
Oh. Again, I have the banners up so I can't see the comments.
Big A Nick said you added yourself big time at 3 a.m. And I can't do
that's
it.
a callback to the last time.
Oh, Dutch accent. I don't think I would know how to do that.
Oh, at 3 a.m. Well, yeah, last night. Okay, so I got on at 11 o'clock last night to do a show for 60 minutes, and I ended up signing off quarter to 4 o'clock in the morning. So that didn't work out as I planned. But I did a lot of really great singing and playing ukulele and playing piano. I did my arrangement of "In the Air Tonight" by Phil
Nick
Collins.
is wonderful. He stayed up with you.
That's amazing.
And Nick stayed up. He had to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning, but he stayed with me. He was literally the last person, and that's the reason why I signed off, because it was just me and Nick talking for like a half hour. And he said, "I've got to go to bed, and I know you do too." And so we signed off. But yeah, sweet guy. We love Nick. We
love
have
Nick.
Once we're all vaccinated, and I'm going to be traveling. I've already told Nick that we're going to go on a cheeseburger date, because that's our guilty pleasures, is sneaking out of the house and going on getting cheeseburgers. But don't tell my wife. Just don't tell my wife, but we're going to do it. And yes, Nick, all night long. Okay, back to the game. Let's go.
First word. First phrase, sentence.
First phrase. Let me get to the good one here, which means the first one, because I was actually at the wrong spot. So, and I've got bad news. Jason, you're first.
Bring it on.
This is your phrase.
Oh my God.
I should mention, this is all of our phrases, because we're all going to get to do this in a different accent.
All right.
And Jason, your accent is...
I can't. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, can I have a different one?
No.
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right. No. I want to see it.
All right. Fuck you. Fuck your family. Get the fuck out of my way. Who planted this fucking tree here?
That's awesome.
I feel like it could have been better.
We need applause.
we need applause.
That was good.
God bless.
We had Katrina Braxton on this show this past weekend.
No way.
And she had to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, and she inserted like every 2 or 3 words.
Oh, she nailed it. That was perfect.
That's awesome.
She was like, "Fuck you, fuck your family, and get the fuck out of my way. You who planted this fucking tree? Here." It was the Oz.
All right, really, Justin, your accent is...
No, sir, not my accent.
Lori's accent.
And this one I think is going to be pretty easy, especially for this phrase. Your accent is drag queen.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck your family and get the fuck out of my way. Who planted this fucking tree here?
That was appropriate holding the dog also.
That was wonderful.
This isn't a pet, it's a prop. Okay.
It's a prop. It's my handbag.
like, give me a sec. Open up your mouth. I need to get my keys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Hold on, and give me a lip smacker. Thank you.
Okay. So I am left, and my accent is redneck.
Ooh.
Oh, this is perfect. This was born to be a redneck saying.
Yeah, you better believe it is. I don't know what you're fucking talking about, brother, but fuck you, fuck your family, and get the fuck out of my fucking way. Who planted this fucking tree here? Huh? Who put it? Who put it in the where and the huh?
Justin, you went from opera singer to Freddie Mercury to redneck in a matter of moments.
It's a gift.
Gift yelled Trump 2024.
They're not going to do it because it's going to actually happen in 2022. Just telling you. You thought what happened at the Capitol was one thing, but it's really just smoke, mirror. It's going to be magic. It's going to be huge. You're going to love it. It's going to be fantastic. Melania, stop playing with the thing. No, stop. Melania, stop. Stop.
Wait, why are you so hyper? You need to calm down.
Because you said fuck 17 times in a row. They're like, oh, something's going down.
Yes.
Okay, our next card, my friends. As
Look
she
where you can drink
replenishes.
red wine in your underwear.
That's it.
Then for Lori, we got to have Lori go first with that one.
Absolutely, Lori, you are first because of the card. Please.
Oh yes.
See, you're from the Stanislavski school, I can tell, because you already hit the red wine. So, your accent,
What
Lori.
is my accent? I'm so scared.
Fast talker.
All right, listen. Here's the deal, okay? Home is where you can drink your red wine in your underwear, okay? Any underwear. It can be tidy whities, can be boxers, doesn't matter. You can have big red hearts, you can have a big package in the front, you can have a big door in the back. Whatever you need. Home is where you can drink your red wine in your underwear. Let's go.
I can't top that.
That was good. I like that
That
a
was
lot.
great.
I really don't even know what that was. I don't know what happened.
So
You
what,
became the fast talking schmoozer.
what was your inspiration?
Nothing that special.
I really enjoyed that character, but I guess what I can say is I just really didn't understand what you were doing. Okay,
You
I
are
will.
so good at impressions. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'll go next.
Okay.
And again, there's another one that just came up. It was perfect. Again, Valley Girl.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
wow. You can do that.
That's a good one.
So, I mean, like, excuse me, but home is where you can drink red wine in your underwear. Am I right? Oh my god.
Oh my god, where you buy
Oh
it
my
from Mall?
god. Like, well, you just have to. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever. Shit, it could be white wine probably, but just don't tell. Just don't tell anyone. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
Let's go to the mall.
I think mine mutated into drag queen a little bit at the end there.
Yeah.
Justin, I think
That's
you got
okay.
Nick in trouble.
What do you mean?
He said, OMG, I just crossed a boundary and I'm being checked by moderators for saying, whoa, I thought Justin sounded like a YouTuber who is on my team and lives in Texas.
Oh no. Well,
I'm out of wine, Louise. I'm out of wine.
If they say anything to me, then if I can say anything in this case, I'll let them know that this is all about humor.
Yeah.
And sometimes,
Wow, and I didn't get hit for the big bird comment? That's crazy.
well, because you didn't have it in text. That's why.
Oh.
All right, what is my accent?
Your accent, sir, and we'll put you in the big square. You
The big square.
are mumble.
Home is where you can you hear me all right? Home is
What'd you say?
home is where you can drink your red
What?
wine. Home is
Speak up.
where you can home is where you can drink your red wine in your underwear. I like panties. Is that creepy? It's not weird, is it?
No, not at
It's
all,
creepy.
Stephen Wright.
All right, home is where you can drink red wine in your underwear. All right, I'm down here.
It's kind of creepy.
I love that. Not only did you have to sell it once, but then you had to sell it again. So home is where you have to drink red wine in your underwear.
John Poveromo is calling me.
Who's calling you?
John Poveromo. I can't answer right now.
Doesn't he know? No, answer it. Go ahead. It's not like we're doing a fucking show. No, answer it, please.
No, it stopped. It's over. He
I was
called.
gonna say, well, next time, if he calls back, put it on speaker.
Yeah, we want to talk to him.
Hey, John.
Almost ASMR.
Like, hey.
You ever watch those ASMR videos?
It's all good, just too funny.
I love Nick and I love Louise. I love you both.
Okay, so let's do a almost ASMR, right? Well, you have a nice mic for that, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do. We should, the next phrase we should all read it like ASMR. I'll give us each a different phrase, and we have to do it.
Not yet.
No.
I like to change it up. I want to keep it fresh.
Okay,
We should
Papa
just have
Pump.
Lulu
We're
and
working on our
Nick
brand here.
in the show with us.
It's,
Louise, the whole family's asleep right now. ASMR. All right, go to YouTube and just type in ASMR. You'll see a plethora of what it is. It's people talking to their people. Sometimes go to sleep to it or even get off to it. It's just people they're talking really closely like this, or they make noise, or like if you're drinking from a bottle, it's just like this.
I think it's supposed to be just really satisfying sounds.
It's well, and that depends also on your definition of satisfying, because
Yeah.
and not really as a joke, because there's whole channels of people. They're like, it's an ASMR of me eating pho,
Like,
and you're just
and that's like the stuff that annoys me and grates on my nerves so bad.
It makes me very relaxed.
It could be
makes
a
a lot of
revenue
people
stream, though.
relaxed.
then that's it. Yeah, a lot of people, again, it's kind of like also like, you know, how we listen to like white noise. That's kind of that intimate white noise that some people
I would sell out
enjoy.
and do ASMR if I could.
But like there's also like these ASMR videos of affirmation where they're just like, you're better than you think you are. You are good because you are you. And it's just and that just goes on for hours of them saying that. You know, and you shouldn't be the one to speak badly to yourself. You should be putting yourself up on a pedestal.
ASMR in the Philippines. You're fat. You're huge. You've got folds like I've never seen before. You can hide magic tricks in those folds.
I like that. Yes. Okay, next card. Oh gosh. Next card. Next card.
So that gave me a tinkle.
There we go.
Man, you can't run outside the locker room. All right, I'll go first this time around.
You got it, Nancy.
What is my accent?
Your accent, sir, is grandma.
Check your sources, old man. You can't roam outside the locker room naked. I see your cockles.
Grandmother. I love it.
Do what you know.
What's a good Yiddish name for your product? Is it Schmeckel? Is that a good one?
You don't put those balls away. I'm going to be licking them real soon.
Just so you know, I have my teacup on the salsa. I'm just waiting for a nice bag to dip in.
Oh, God.
And reason 72 why we can't have nice things. Next up, Lori. And again, I understand you subscribe to method acting. Your accent is drunk. Because you've been drinking boxed wine right from the spigot.
Hold on 1 second. Hey. Check your sources, old man. You can't just roam outside the locker room naked without me.
That was very good.
I love you, Lori. I'm gonna do Big Gay Nick's comment in the voice of the old woman.
Oh, okay, and then I'll do mine. Let's see what his comment was.
You know, in the breast, the ola is taken off the schmuck.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh my gosh, this is why I love having Big Gay Nick in the in kind of our Greek chorus.
Big Gay Nick is the best.
I like authentic. Yes.
I love you, Louise.
Okay, so my accent.
Yes.
What
You
is
don't
it?
like it?
Rap.
Oh.
Oh God.
So the reason it's not that I don't like it. It's that
I think
it's
you should
difficult.
skip that. That's appropriation, mister.
No,
White
it's
people
fine.
Can rap.
It's
No,
fine.
they can't.
I'm
Blondie
racist.
can rap.
So no, and Jason, I'm gonna politely say fuck you because I'm not white.
Nice.
Oh, that's right.
He
That's
is
I
a
always
man of color.
Here we go, friends. I'm going to have to remind everyone. I'm going to put my name up so you all can see it.
Is a man of color.
Hello. Oh, it's over here. Right. There it is. Or it should be there. I don't know if it is now. But anyway, okay, putting them away. So I'm going to do my best because, again, trained as an opera singer. And rap is not something that I necessarily subscribe to.
I can't wait to see this.
Oh. Okay, let's give it a try. Check your sources, old man. You can't roam outside the locker room with your dick in your hand. Peace out.
I loved it.
Free Mandela. So.
Oh my God.
That's it.
That was fantastic.
I am so embarrassed by that. So was that the third?
That was actually really good, Justin.
That wins.
My expectations big time.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I figured, what would Peter Gabriel do? And I felt that was right.
Exactly.
So was that our third one for that card?
That was.
Are we in the mood to maybe do a couple more, or how are we feeling? Because we're over the hour. We're approaching an hour and a half.
I have a funny little story to tell you.
Well, please do tell.
So when I changed my name to Lori Davis because I got married, I wanted to get LoriDavis.com, and I searched LoriDavis.com and found that it was taken already by somebody. And so I'm going to share my screen.
Oh boy.
Because I think it's best if Cher tells you who Lori Davis is.
Oh jeez. I know about those Betty Davis eyes, but I don't know about Lori Davis.
Lori Davis eyes.
You're going to hear about two brand new hair care products. They're so revolutionary and unbelievable. They'll make a real difference in the way your hair looks and feels. And an offer from Lori Davis that is so amazing, I can't believe it myself. Now, in our first I introduced you to Lori Davis and her incredible hair care products.
You did?
That up until then were only available to her Hollywood clients.
Oh my God!
Included just about anybody who's anybody, from Julia Roberts to Arnold Schwarzenegger to me. Well, since I introduced
Cher, you devil, you!
Become one of the
It's not available to you, gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Yeah, so it turns out Lori Davis is a hair care infomercial company from the 90s. And so I will never, ever be able to have my name because they still, believe it or not, they still sell shampoo.
No shit.
I believe it.
So
you're semi-famous again in another way now.
Can you believe it?
Way we've never dreamed.
Isn't it crazy to hear Cher say my name?
That you know what you should keep that as a.
We
as
talk
like
about
your,
my hair.
You should make that your ringtone.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I did that with someone who I wasn't expecting to say my name.
Who was it?
A few weeks ago. In fact, I'm going to try to pull it up real quick.
You are the female Paul Mitchell. Yes.
Gonna try to. Oh wait, albums. That's what I want to do, and I want to do videos because it was a video, and I'll just hold it up to the microphone so you guys can hear it. But so I did a 24-hour live stream.
I'm married.
I did a 24-hour live stream. How long ago was it? I mean, a few weeks ago.
That was Paul Mitchell.
And
I'm replying to comments.
Yes, I can. That's what you always do. I feel like you're speaking to voiceless spirits that are floating around your room from the Victorian era. It's like no, that was Paul Mitchell. No, not Paul Revere.
Come in peace, light, and love. We bring peace, light, and love.
That's a Kinsey Duncan callback.
Who are you? How did you die? You are Big Gay Nick. Okay. Do you have a message you want to send to a loved one?
So this.
I was talking to the spirit world.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, you know what? Here, I'm giving you the gong. Sorry, your segment is over. It's. But so I had 22 different guests over 24 hours that I spoke to, and Mark Riccadonna came on. He talked for a bit, but right before Mark Riccadonna was Tony Daniels, and some people, in the business know Tony Daniels as the man of 1,000 voices. You've probably known him as Optimus Prime, or you've heard him as Gambit on the X-Men, the cartoon series in the 90s. He's done a ton of stuff. But on my show, he surprised me with this little stamp, which is now my ringtone.
So I have to tell you, everybody loves hanging out with Justin because he's great.
Wow.
Tony Daniels is also the voice of Tony the Tiger. So
Thanks.
Nick said this again.
Amazing.
This again. Absolutely. I share that at the end of every single one of my shows because it's ridiculous. The fact that
love it.
he's just hanging out with
it
us.
Looks like Louise had my back too with that last one.
I forgot to show you guys Lori Davis, by the way.
Oh, you never actually showed us Lori Davis.
Yeah, this is Lori Davis. I don't know if you can see this.
To my next product.
It's my memory hold spray. You use it any time you would use regular hairspray. But the result
This is from 1993.
Oh, wow.
That could have been you, Lori. That could have been
See
you. In
that?
1993.
There she is.
Oh,
my
never
goodness.
mind. I thought it was the other one.
Nope, that's her.
You want to
Yeah, no, you.
That's where I'm headed.
No, it's not. Don't
It
ever
is.
say
I
that.
keep drinking wine and eating
Well,
my
hey.
kisses. But who can,
Keep-
I mean, how can you criticize her? I mean, that
Yeah,
was
that hair.
1993. She did like 3 infomercials with Cher. And now she is still making beaucoup bucks off
Good
of
for her.
her shampoo.
Again, that hair is right. My goodness, that was that hair had lift and volume. That was.
I remember Tammy Faye Baker. That's who it looked like.
That's what Big Gay Nick said. Yeah.
Before she put on the makeup.
Yes. All right. Do we have time for one more?
You want to do one more card before we shove off?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, what's the next one? Ah, yeah, this is good. That's what I love. This is actually the naughty edition, but there's occasionally ones like this. We're like, okay, sure. And Lori, our guest of honor, your accent is stoner.
A stoner. Huh.
Have you ever done the happy stuff? You could use your sense memory from when you were in college.
I'm not sure how you ever made it through this far without a friend named Fred.
So here's the thing that I love most, though, and your performance was beautiful. But what I enjoyed was Jason's coaching to a combat tested Broadway actress. You know what?
I know,
I was
Some
being
cares about
facetious.
me.
I care. She
He
looked like
cares
she was
about me.
struggling. It's like, what's a stoner? How do I do stoner?
Right, stone. Am I made of stone? I mean, what is a stoner?
I haven't done that in such a long time. I forgot what it felt like. I had to do this to get into it, and then it was like, yeah.
Oscar winning.
That reminds me of like Jeff Bridges when he was in the Big Lebowski. He would always go up to the Coen brothers because first off, when he read the script, he goes, "Who did you talk to from my high school? Because this was me."
Oh.
You know. But then the other thing, he would always go up to them right before he would do a scene. He said, "Do you think the dude just got done burning one?" And they're like, "The dude always just burned one." He goes, "Okay, give me a second." And he would spend like 3 minutes rubbing his eyes to make them really red and all that. So that way he looked like he just got done, smoking a J. And I was just like, wow, that's so funny.
He didn't really smoke a J?
No. I mean, at least not on set.
Not that we're told, anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of like Cheech and Chong, like everyone always goes up to them and they're like, "Man, how much weed did you smoke on the show?" He goes, "Hey, man, we couldn't smoke any weed because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten anything done."
They couldn't remember their lines otherwise.
That was pretty good, Justin.
No, thanks, man.
Yeah,
hey, it's
man.
all good. Of course, I do really good obscure. I was like, oh yes, I do Tommy Chong. I'm with the fresh material.
Can you do
That
Alan
must be
Arkin?
handy.
That's a tough one.
Alan Arkin, I can.
Kevin Pollock does a great Alan Arkin.
The only Alan Arkin that I think I could even attempt. That's now I really love his acting. I would have to sit with, because I always think Alan Arkin from Edward Scissorhands. So Kevin, you gotta put down the thing. If you're gonna get him on, you gotta oil up his. You have to oil up his hands. Get the oil can. He's gonna get rusty, son. So that's like the Alan Arkin that I think of.
Right.
I
But,
love that movie.
And it's one of my favorites. When I was I was an assistant band director at a school that taught 5th through 12th grade students, and one of the last concerts I ever taught or conducted, the full symphonic orchestra with the concert choir. We did Ice Dance, the scene where she's twirling and he's doing the ice sculpture.
Oh,
We did
Little
that.
Danny
that
Elfman,
song.
you did? Nice.
Oh, I love Danny Elfman, and they did such a beautiful job. And it's, again, being kids, they did a really great job. Anyway, so not sure how you made it. Okay, what is my accent? We're gonna do Batman.
Ooh, which Batman now? Hold on.
We're gonna do
I want Christian Bale Batman.
Christian. See, here's the thing.
Not Alan. Wait, I'm sorry, but not Ellen Barkin. Alan Arkin. I love Ellen Barkin too, though. I do her as well, and she'd thank me for it. So sorry.
I thought he said Alan Barkin, and that's what we were renaming the dog in the background.
Oh
my God, Alan Barkin would be a great name, or Fred.
Or Fred. Right.
Yep.
So I'm going to do maybe my own interpretation of Batman. There's gravitas, because otherwise, the last Batman that I watched was the Batman from the Lego Movie.
Oh,
Who did the voice?
I never saw that.
So, oh gosh, who is it? It's gonna bother me because I can see his face.
I'll just Google it.
So he kind of had it. I mean, it's still down here, but he's got to kind of has that dude voice.
Really?
And so I'm trying to remember who it is. So he's like, "Hey, I'm Batman. Just don't mess with me. I've got the things."
Oh, it's Will Arnett. Will Arnett.
Arnett.
That was a good
Yeah.
Will Arnett
Oh,
impression.
yeah.
So, not sure how you made it this far.
That sounded
in
like
life.
Michael Keaton.
You think so? Now, of
Yeah,
course,
I
that was the
could see
first
that.
Batman that I ever.
No, Adam West was the first.
Adam West was, again, and I love Adam West. I discovered
Wait,
Adam West.
I got an Adam West story.
Let's
Well,
hear it.
let me finish reading my line. Come
Okay,
on,
yeah.
man.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jesus Christ. Not sure how you made it this far without a friend named Fred.
That was really good.
Okay, I would have probably been a better Danny DeVito. Been the Penguin. Okay, let's get me off of big screen. And you, sir, you said you have
Having a
Adam West story.
Saving Private Ryan moment. Do you remember at the end of Private Ryan when Tom Hanks looks at Matt Damon before he died and said, "Earn this"? Big Gay Nick missed his Zoom Ash Wednesday service because he's here, so he's going to burn now. So I want to say to all of us, we have to earn this for Big Gay Nick.
We'll say a prayer for you.
Well, Big Gay Nick, I don't know if you know this. In real life, I'm an ordained reverend.
Yay!
So, so here, I'm going to make myself
You can't
Off
do.
camera, yay.
So just lean into the screen.
I am too, so you got two covered here.
2, 3. Happy Lent. So
All
your Adam West story.
Oh yeah, the two of us are waiting for an elevator in a hotel in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Wait,
And
can I pee real quick?
can you pee?
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back.
sure. Fuck his story.
Every time I laugh, I feel like I need braces and I'm a 16-year-old girl in high school. I have the The big teeth that come out.
Oh gosh.
Forgive me, Father. I want to sin with you. Oh my God. What is Maundy Thursday?
So Maundy Thursday is the Thursday before Easter.
Wait, when's Easter?
In 40 days. Today is the first day of Lent.
So it's not Maundy Thursday.
No, Maundy Thursday. Wait, just pretend you're in UK. It's already Maundy Thursday. Wait, do we have different liturgical calendars in
liturgical?
See, I don't know much about the UK's liturgical background. I'm like a bootleg reverend, so.
Forgive me, Father. I want to sin with you. It's such a great line.
That's well, hey, I have that effect on people, I guess. So.
I remember seeing that movie. I mean, wait. In the back of West Coast Video, I went to the saloon style doors, picked up a random box, and there was "Forgive me, Father, I want to sin with you."
That's it, right?
That sounds
that would be a great name of a movie. No. All right, so Adam Weston. It's now the story's been built up too much because of the wait, the anticipation.
You haven't told it yet?
He was waiting for. This is for you, Lori. This is for you.
So the elevator was full of people. Adam West and I got in. We were sitting there next to each other, or standing there rather. You don't sit in the elevator unless it stops, and we're all like waiting. But it was packed, and I'm there next to Adam West. It was an honor. And the door opens up. Everybody knew, and the elevator door opened up, and this big woman was there with all her luggage, middle-aged woman, and she looks and sees the great crowd of people and says, "I'm going to take the next one." And she looks and realizes who it was. She goes, "Oh my God!" And as the door's closing, Adam West goes, "Wait!" It was just an amazing moment. It was just fantastic.
That's awesome.
And a story that she will tell for the rest of her life.
Yes.
No doubt. No doubt.
Adam West, she's going to embellish too. He threw himself and he tried to hold the door for me.
And a big POW sign came up on top of him.
He started walking up the side of the wall to help me carry my luggage. And
oops, yep. April 1st. April 1st is not only April Fool's Day, but it's Maundy Thursday.
Yeah, which I think would be so funny, because again, liturgically, Maundy Thursday is the evening when they had Seder, or no, it was Good Friday.
Seder.
No, I'm getting my stuff all mixed up. I'm getting all my, because Good Friday is the day where they have their Seder, and that's where Jesus was taken before he was marched off to be crucified. I'm getting everything mixed up. But what I'm thinking, I was just thinking, if on Good Friday,
what is Lori's crying? You're upsetting the baby.
I'm so. But I was just thinking of like Jesus, he's on the mountain, he's trying to pray to God. There's that great scene in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Hey,
he's like,
yes.
Lord, I'm sad and tired and all this. And then finally like Judas comes up and goes, April Fools. Just kidding.
I've never heard of Maundy Thursday though. It's like Tuesday, Saturday. That's exactly. I was like, you misspelled Monday. You combine your days before Easter.
No, I remember when my kids were little. I remember Daisy was trying to figure out what Easter was because, they were like, "Mom, why do we kill Jesus every year?" And I was like, "Oh my God!" And I was thinking about it. I was like, they think we kill Jesus every year. He comes back to life, has a nice summer, enjoys his fall, has a big birthday bash in the winter, and then we kill him again.
It's amazing theory.
And I just I did not know what to say. I was like, babe, we don't kill Jesus every year. The Jews do.
And on that note, my friends, I think that we should wrap the show because we're.
Wait, I never got to say the line.
Oh, that's true. I apologize.
Give me an accent. Give me an accent. I can't top Lori's Jew comment, but
so this one's perfect for you, nerd.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you made it this far without a friend named Fred. So, like, you're how old? You don't have a friend named Fred? You gotta have a friend named Fred, okay? You don't hear the name so often, and you gotta bring it back. Fred's a great name.
It's short for Fredward.
Short for Fredward, Frederick, Fredensteins. God.
And that's it. That's our show.
AJ, that's all AJ got to say. Yeah, oh my God.
Weird.
Well, good news
common
is
gold right here.
Once we actually end the broadcast, you can actually go back and catch the rebroadcast of the whole show, all 1 hour and 40, probably by the time we wrap up, 45 minutes of it.
Can't you edit it down to the funny 5?
I can, and that'll come out in a couple of weeks.
Okay, awesome.
He does. Justin does a great job editing.
I do an okay job of editing. We get by. But
that's nice.
Speaking of my job, let me get to it and do all of our stuff that we need to do. So again, folks, if you want to know when things are going to be happening for the Hi, I'm Jason podcast with Jason Pollock, you need to go to facebook.com/Jason and Justin. That is where we disseminate all information. If you would like to see some of our finished products, head on over to YouTube, youtube.com/user/superjpo711, and make sure that you follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/HIJ podcast. If you're watching, you're already here. And also please consider subscribing to the channel. Again, that is an investment in what we do, and that helps us just improve what we're doing here. Plus, Jason and I will think of some special things just for you subscribers. So please consider subscribing. Also, again, we appreciate your support so dearly. Another way you can support us is by visiting our digital tip jar. And you can go to Venmo and just search @Jason-Pollock-2. And the last thing that I wanted to share was, of course, a big thank you to our parent channel, and that is Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. Please follow them today at Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. And this is the lineup. And you can find Jason and I on 2 of their shows regularly on Sundays, 6 to 7 p.m. You can find us on The Beacon of Insignificance. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, 7 to 8 on Hi, I'm Jason. And I believe that covers everything, my friend.
Wow, you have quite the lineup there.
Oh,
it's a great. That's why we can't have nice things, Jason. So yeah, no, it's these
really
guys
impressive.
These guys are fantastic. We have a great time, and
Louis, let me see that side ear again. It was very elfin of you. Turn around, turn to the side again. The other side. Look at that elf ear coming out of the hair. Oh my God, why are you at elf school? You want to be a friggin' dentist again, don't you?
And there it is, folks. So, and also thank you so much to yes, elf ears. There it is. We'll end on elf ears. And again, Lori Davis, thank you so much for coming on and spending time with us.
Guys, this was really fun.
Lori, thank you again. You got to come back. We loved you. You got to come back.
So nice to meet Big Gay Nick and Lulu Lounge and AJ Bear 316 TT.
Yeah, and
yeah,
I really appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching.
And listen, you can always have me as a last-minute guest. Now
Lori, you got to be a regular guest. You want to be on with Carmen next week?
Yes.
Well, it's at 11:30 in the morning. Are you available?
I can make myself available. I want to play a game where I show pictures of my ex-boyfriends, and you tell me if it tis or if it tain't an ex-boyfriend.
I love that idea.
That's a fun game.
Yes. I think Carmen and I can play that together.
So tune in next week for that. And Jason,
Saturday morning, 9:00 for our Morning Wood show.
Yes.
With Jason and
Morning
Justin.
Wood?
Of course.
Taint.
Whoa.
It's a morning show, yes. Saturday mornings. And I will not be able to be there Sunday evening this weekend.
Aww.
However, I'm doing a reading, a screenplay, table read.
Nice.
Thanks.
You're a big star.
I really am. I'm huge. No, just kidding. Just my cock.
He's huge. He's huge.
Oh, go on. Yeah, missed it.
Hey, Justin, don't forget to go on TikTok and go to Ingrid Michaelson's TikTok and sing a duet with her. Put it on there.
You know what? My wife has a TikTok, but I will steal her TikTok so I can do that.
We've got a TikTok.
Maybe you should start your own.
I'm afraid to be so hip.
And
yet you're in this studio with all this equipment. You
I know
do anything here. You're like,
all right. And anybody watching, this is for everybody watching. Do a duet on TikTok with Ingrid Michaelson, no matter how good the voice. And Lori, I love you to death. Thank you for watching. I can't wait to hang again. Laura sends her love. And everybody, Justin, you're amazing.
You're amazing.
I'm looking at me in the corner like, should I say bye to that guy? No, that's me. Lori, Justin, you in the corner is mimicking me. I don't know who you are, but you're damn good looking.
Taint.
Taint.
Is or a taint.
All right. Thank you again, everybody. I'll see you Wednesday at 11:30.
Okay, bye.
Bye.